Good day, everybody. Welcome to the pregame show for Winnipeg Jets at the Montreal Canadiens. Back-to-back games for Montreal. Let's hope for a better showing tonight than last night. And Winnipeg just ahead of us in the standings. They are 6 points ahead of us with Montreal holding 3 games in hand. So this is a very important game for Montreal to win. Problem is back-to-back games for Montreal. Back-to-back games. Allen will be in nets tonight in back-to-back games. At least that's what was announced. I'm seeing somebody say that Price is back next week, so I don't know if that means he plays Saturday or not. So maybe we see Primo after all in the game. And Winnipeg did not play last night. So they'll have the fresher legs. And let's see what happens because Montreal really, really needs this game. So yeah, I see we have a Sabres fan trying to promote the Sabres, desperately promoting the Sabres. It seems. So, hey, everybody. Let's see who's here. Jason LaRose, Hawko B, Jack Newell, Teddy Hopper. Habs are the best in the world. Habs fan, go Price, go. Price is number 1 goalie in the NHL. Terry and Kim Pegula. I get the owners of the Sabres are here. Brody Wilson, David Robinson, Randy N, Troy Evans. I think I said Troy Evans. If I didn't, Rory Moore. Hey, Rory, that's cool. Welcome aboard, buddy. Gabriel Delaporta. Rick, if I predict, let me put it up there. If I predict the score will be 2-1 Jets, does that include if they won an OT? Yes, it does. The OT part is it's the score and the goal scorer that matter. Whether it's OT or not doesn't really matter. Gislaine, Randy N, Oppenheimer, Habs Guru. Thank you so much. Some Habs Guru hype in the room. Some Dono hype. Some early Dono hype. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that. Really do. Terry, let's. My wife loved Darlene, and I like Jeff Skinner. Does she love Darlene? Really, like make love to Darlene? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure. Well, Habs are the best. I mean, I know that. I say it's time to trade Price, according to Shane Dixon. I don't think you're going to get any takers. He's injured right now, so he can't do it right now. Randy, yeah, overall, you're right. Second period, though, I mean, most of the period, Montreal was dominating. But, yeah, I mean, it was just, weren't able to keep up to the Leafs for 60 minutes. That's what it came down to. Habs have to win tonight. They sure do. Nobody's going to a Sabres game. Nope. Not happening. At least I don't think so. Good luck with that. So I will also let everybody know. Oh, did I? No, I'll put this as a. Oh, yes. So if you want to appear on this broadcast in this first or second intermission, we can have a little bit of a chat for a couple of minutes. You follow those instructions, and that'll tell you how to do it. And I'll send you a link, and you can get on here with me. That's if you want to. If we win the jersey and we don't live in Montreal, well, you got to pay for the shipping. So I send it COD, but no problem. You don't have to live in Montreal. What's the deal with McNiven and Primo and the taxi squad and Laval? Well, McNiven, okay. Primo's the backup. Lindgren was the taxi squad goalie yesterday. They sent him down to Laval today, and they brought McNiven up to the taxi squad. So that's how it stands. Saturday again against Winnipeg. Sabres will be contenders next season. We will, yeah, okay. Contenders, yeah. They sure will. Hey, Andrew LePage. Let's hope for a better night. There are 4 different takers for Price, but is the price right? Who's the takers for Price? I've heard nothing. Don't trade Price. I think he will get better. Don't give up on him. We need him. We need to win tonight. Price is not in nets tonight, though, Colette. He's injured right now. So day to day, we'll be back at the earliest Saturday. The shirt draw will be not tomorrow, Saturday night. Saturday night against this same Winnipeg Jets team. I will be drawing for the shirt in the first intermission. Price out till next week, I guess. Well, I don't know. He's not playing tonight, so maybe Saturday. That's as far as I know. He's day to day. Yeah, okay. I'm not playing the game, Terry and Kim. Just not playing it. Wait, so to be on the stream, what do I say when I email you? Because you said to email you. Just say, hey, I want to be on the stream. That's it. I'll send you back a link. Okay, I'm sorry. Sportsnet said Price is back next week, said the coach. Yeah, do they consider Saturday next week or is that Monday? So I wonder who's going to play Saturday. Whoop. Tonight I don't have. I've slow mode down to like 15 seconds. This is going to be a night where I can't keep up with the chat, so the chat is going to keep going. If I miss your comment, you're going to have to retype it, or you can take a super chat or super sticker. Last night for super stickers and super chats and memberships, to be possibly winning that shirt or one just like it that's not hanging there. But you see the red one, not the Koivu one. Anyways, that's going to be drawn tomorrow. So last night to get in on that, if you take a super chat, super sticker, or a membership, you get into that draw. So just saying. Otherwise, just retype it, and I'm going to do my best to keep up with comments. It's going to go a little too fast for me, maybe. So I'm just warning you guys. Stephen Chase from Chatham, Massachusetts. Awesome. Welcome in, Stephen. I mean, you've been here before, but welcome back in. Good to see you when you come in. Always nice to have people from all over the place. I like that. Andrew, yeah, I mean, I doubt there were serious offers for Price. So there might have been offers, but I mean, I don't think anything that Bergman would look at right now. Allen or Primo till Price ready. No need to rush him back. Yeah, just I wonder who's, back-to-back games. I wonder who's going to be in nets tonight. No problem, Gabriel. I'm going to go take a look at it right now. Wow, I got 2 people in there. Okay, so let me get this. So that I can send you the links, you guys. Give me a sec. Now remember, this is for first intermission. So don't forget. And Stephen Chase, I don't know if you wanted to be on. I sent you the link anyway because you had yeah. So if you want, you can come on as well. And remember, guys, you got to keep it clean as you can, uh, and civil. It's always the best way to be. Awesome. So yeah, we got that sent out there. I'm going to take that down for the moment and change that to where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Leave that up there. Comments. Max, I believe Ottawa is somewhere around $15. So it's a T-shirt. It's not big or anything. It's not heavy. So best have Maurice Richard. I wish I would have meet him. For me, it's Guy Lafleur. Me too. I wish I could meet him. You saw Guy Lafleur last game in Winnipeg. Wow, awesome. Love Guy Lafleur. Whoa. Okay, I gotta scroll. I can't not scroll. Uh I'm sorry if anybody's in here and go, why doesn't he say hi? I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit learning how to use this, and I forget my manners. So I do apologize. I will start. Hey, Jay Fed. Alan confirmed? Yeah, I know Alan is in tonight. Patrick Water, instant classic happening right now. Minnesota State versus Cloud State. Awesome. Thomas Barone. Hey, Peter Charnish. Yeah, I hope Price is back Saturday. That would be nice. Just wondering if Terry and Kim realize this is a Habs channel, right? You realize it's a Habs channel. Go Habs, go Sabres, go doesn't mean anything to most of us in here. So I don't get it. The Sens have a better chance of being contenders than Buffalo yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, considering Buffalo is probably going to blow things up at the deadline. Yeah. How do we become a mod? I choose who becomes a mod. Got to be here for a while, and there's a bit to it. Don't if I want to, when I want a new mod, I will choose one. Hey, Brando, Stella. I don't know if we say we should have won last night. I think a better team won last night. It's too bad we didn't win, but I mean, they didn't play well enough to win. That's what it comes down to. They did play good, but not for a full 60 minutes. My favorite captains in order. My favorite captains. Probably got to start. Honestly, got to start probably with Saku Koivu. Probably number one for me. Yeah, he didn't win anything and all that, but Saku Koivu was just, I don't know, you got to like him. So, yeah, that's one. Well, I'm blanking out. I know Bob Gainey was captain. I like Bob Gainey as captain, so there's another one. I'm trying to think who was back then. Who were the captains? Guy Carbonneau. If you're looking for three, I mean, there's three right there. GTI. I don't know. You want to say bank on that, but it'd be great if he does. But I mean, I wouldn't put bank on it. I wouldn't bet money on it. Winnipeg is a tough matchup for the Habs defense, and I'm going to be expecting the boys to be tired in the third period playing back-to-back. Well, yeah, I mean, listen, I've seen teams win like this, but I mean, it's hard to figure that they are going to win. Is it out of the question, though? No. It all depends on maybe Winnipeg has a bad night. Maybe the goalie has a bad night. That could really make a difference. But if you're looking at it on paper, it's hard to figure that Montreal is going to be the favorite going in here. That's for sure. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm not saying it's your story or anything. I'm just, and I don't even remember right now what the story was. But no worry, you don't have to. I like when you run things like that. Anybody, if you hear something, let's talk about it. Not a worry. I do not get offended by stuff like that. That's for sure. Need that win tonight, Jeremy, don't we? We really do need the win tonight. I hope they get it. Am I streaming the trade deadline? I am going to honestly, I think I'm going to decide on trade deadline day. Why? Because I think it's going to be super slow. I have it's the Toronto Maple Leafs in Montreal that night, so I've got a live cast. I don't know that I'm going to have time, to be very honest with you. So I'm not making any promises. If I get up in the morning and I'm going to have time, looks like there's going to be some action, I put up a live stream, but I don't know. Everybody else is doing it. I mean, like, it's fine. I if I didn't have the live stream at night, maybe, but I do. So I don't know. Remember, I'm not John and Hot Take Hockey. He's 21. Most of these guys are a lot younger than me, so that plays a lot into it. Yeah, Drew. Yeah, he needs to get going. He really does. He's almost, not that he's disappeared, but he says his wrist is bad, and I've got a similar problem. I didn't break it or anything like that, but yeah, I can see how that could happen, and it comes unexpectedly. You think you're doing great, and then it's hard to use it for whatever length of time till it gets back to normal again. So yeah, let's hope he has a good game. I do think the Habs are going to make the playoffs, Dan. I do. Something bad, really bad, is going to have to happen for them not to make the playoffs. Yeah, he says it's not 100%. He's still playing through it, but his shot is clearly suffering. And no, clearly there's probably, when you're seeing him play well and everything, that's when his wrist is feeling good. And when he's not, his wrist isn't feeling good. And believe me, I understand. Sometimes, I mean, I've been doing stuff all morning. My hand's been great. And then I pick something up and it hurts like hell. And for a day or two, it's hard to use the hand. So I understand what it's like. Am I in the shape he's in? No. I don't know how much of an effect that has, but hey, Mark Roy, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I don't know any scorers on. Well, just look up. You got about 10 minutes to look up a roster for either team. It'll tell you. Look in the chat. Everyone's making their guesses. Do me a favor though, when you do find a goal scorer, re-put your 4-0 Habs and then put the goal scorer, because I might not be able to go backward to see what your actual pick was to see in case you do win, right? So I'd prefer that. Hey, Fred Lajoie, how's it going? Hey, Tom B. Calgary selling at the deadline, said Flames GM, and Vancouver is in between. Well, yeah, I mean, they're not doing anything for the playoffs, I'm quite sure. So I imagine if there's a deal out there, they might be sellers. Yeah. Hey, Mark, that's cool. I'm just starting mine. Next 3 hours. Let me just check over here. I think I can take that down now. We're 10 minutes away from game time, so let's keep it a little bit open there. What player trade devastated you most? For me, I fell to my knees when PK was traded, but I love Weber. That's a good question. When I was younger, they pretty much everybody that got traded away, it was like they're like family. So um, nobody's coming to mind, but I know there were like 3 or 4 that when I think of it, because nobody's coming to mind. But pretty much whenever a Hab was traded away, not this, any of the good ones, I always hated that. So I know Peter Mahovlich, even though he wasn't my favorite, still, when they traded like Mark Napier, did they trade Napier? Russ Courtnall, guys like that. Yeah, I hated it, always did. Game is on in about 5 minutes. Let me get my game set up. I just have to. I figured Beal Sports going to do that to me. This one is such a big window. It's crazy. Oh, okay, that works. All right, I'm getting mine set up. Ready to go. Seen on Top Shelf Hockey, they were talking about Hoffman from Blues coming to Habs. Would you do that? Yeah, I saw that kind of rumor, that talk on Twitter. I don't know how it would affect the balance, but I guess. He can score some goals. Is he an elite goal scorer? That's the question I ask. Is he an elite goal scorer? I don't know. I guess he's on the edge of that. So, as a rental, I don't see why not. I don't know what he's like in the room, though. So, if he's moved from there because he's not good in the room, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Unless I'm not paying attention, I don't know how St. Louis is doing right now. So, hey, Paul, how's it going, Paul? Do I remember Bunny LaRock? Of course I remember Bunny LaRock. Ryan McDonough. Yeah, okay, but he was a prospect. So, no, for me, it's players that were here for a while that I liked. If they got traded, I hated that. Ducharme said Primo will see some game time eventually, most likely. Price injury is worse than they first thought, according to the team. Whoops. Hey, Mark, I hope you are right. So I guess Saturday, maybe we'll see. To me, it makes sense to start Primo then tonight and not make Allen go back to back. But apparently there was no changes to the lineup. So I don't know. I'm confused. So what else is new? Hey, Mikael, how's it going? Big shutout tonight. Boy, that's a big ask. That's a big ask there, Jack. I hope you're right. I would love it. No problem, Paul. Say hi to the kids. Savard healthy scratch. Well, you'll see some guys being healthy scratches as they approach this trade deadline. They don't want him to get hurt, and that means they're really looking to trade a guy if he's held out like that. So, doesn't necessarily mean there's an imminent trade, but it could be. We need somebody who can move the puck. Do you think they can go to the second round? I do believe they can go to the second round. Will they? I don't know that, but I think they're capable. Allen has a really great back-to-back record, quite excellent. Yeah, for me, the problem is then Saturday. So Saturday, I mean, it'll be Primo. That's fine. But if he has to play Saturday, then it's 3 games in 4 nights. That's, I think, where it gets to be a problem. Can a goalie play back-to-back? Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Mark, yeah, 6 weeks without Gallagher as a minimum. Daryl, you guys are telling me actually the update. I did not see this update about Price, so you guys are informing me of it here now. Here we go. We're gonna have a game on shortly. Hey, Brody. Awesome. Appreciate that. I intend to keep up the good work. I had a good friend when in high school, Brody. Not a usual name, but I actually had a friend when I was younger named Brody. So I love the name, actually. Don't get Hoffman because Hoffman is a danger. Roger Delaney, thank you for the super sticker. Some Roger hype in the room and some Dono hype. I appreciate that. I don't see the stickers here. They don't show it to me. But when I do the replay in the morning to check, so yours will be in there. I'll see that one because the game hasn't started yet. Yeah, so I can see them in there, but I can't see them here. I don't like that part. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, Dave Elliott, I'm doing good tonight. Hopefully we have a better night. Listen, you know what? The game was exciting right up until the beginning of the third period, and it kind of fell apart. But, you know, that's the way hockey is sometimes. So let's hope for a better result here against another really good team, and we're on back-to-back nights. Let's just hope for the best. Hey, Michael Lemieux, how you doing? Cole Caulfield reminds you of Patrick LeBeau. Same kind of size, yeah. I hope Caulfield is a better scorer, but LeBeau was pretty good. I like LeBeau. Number 47, if I'm correct. Habs are the best, yeah, but I think that's behind them now, so I don't know if there's anything to that anymore. But yeah, I guess that's why we're all kind of careful about Hoffman. By the way, I don't really know how many people are in the room. I don't know how many thumbs up, but if you're here having a good time, please give a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, give a subscribe and ring that notifications bell, and that'll get you notified whenever I put out a live cast or a video. They got outplayed at times, and they did not quit, but it's the times where they got outplayed where, I mean, it's just almost shameful. Teddy Hopper, you can re-guess. Just give the whole score and the new guess so that I got it. But absolutely you can. They haven't started yet. We're getting to the point. Another minute, and I'm going to kind of cut it. So you got time. Hey, Ray Buckle. How's it going, bud? Nolan P. Would you have preferred if Primo started tonight rather than Allen? Well, if Price is not starting Saturday, I kind of would. Yeah, I kind of would. Just that, I don't know, feel better if a goalie doesn't have to start back-to-back. But I mean, goalies are capable, and apparently Allen is good back-to-back. So then, you know, maybe I'm not. If Allen wins tonight, then yeah, I'm fine with it. If he loses tonight, I would have preferred Primo maybe. How's that for a wishy-washy answer? Hey, Morgan, thank you. 48 people, 25 likes. Thank you, everybody. See if we can get some more thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Let's see if we can hit that 48. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes. I was just talking about that with Ray with Hoffman. Yeah, as a rental, I'm okay with it, I guess. Mark's wanting Taylor Hall. We'll want him for long term, but this is TSN, so may not be true. Yeah, I hope that's not true anyway. I don't want Taylor Hall here for long term. I'd be okay with Hall, I guess, for a rental, I guess, but not long term. I mean, look, a guy like Hall, if he can really get some fire under his ass, sure, he could really help you, but I just don't like the guy in general. Wonder if the Habs get Ovi? No, Ovi has already said he's going nowhere but Washington, and if he leaves Washington, it's to go back to the KHL. So no, I don't expect Montreal to ever get Ovi. Miles Wood is the guy, fast and big. He's definitely, I would say, available. Yeah, I mean, I don't care where a guy goes over Montreal if he's going to come here and do well, but I don't like Hall. And personally, I really think they need a defenseman. They need a puck mover on the left side. I mean, they really need somebody like that. So my vote is to get somebody there, a puck mover. Even if Vince Dunn is not having a great season, the greatest defensive season, he's a puck mover. It's something that Weber really needs, a guy like that. I think that will improve us quite a bit, actually. And yeah, I hope that's the direction he goes first. If he can secure somebody there and there's money left over, go for it. Definitely agree with that. But I really think the defense needs to get improved. Hey, Hines, how's it going, buddy? Wait. The Islanders are going to be a tough team this offseason if we end up meeting them. Yeah, that was a pretty good pickup for them. Getting Zajac and I don't remember who else. Zajac and Palmieri? No. Was it Zajac? Anyway, whoever they got, yeah, it was good pickups for them. Gabriel, yeah, it frees up 3.75, like his salary, so you can get a guy making the same amount of money, and it all works out. So yeah, I mean, it frees them up to get somebody. It really does. Will they be able to? I don't know, but they better do it soon, considering that guys got to sit for a week. PK Subban's not coming back to Montreal. I mean, don't contemplate PK Subban coming back to Montreal. Okay, guys, we're gonna Hines. You got the last one in because game's about to start. Did start just now. All right. Montreal's got to start. I was saying Montreal got to start fast. And Winnipeg starts fast. God damn it. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to have a good night. Thanks. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. Is that how it's going to start? All right. Very, very early. Lots of hockey left. Just a goal. Lots of hockey left. Happened yesterday. They got that one back. Let's see if they do it again tonight. Josh Morrissey. I guarantee you nobody picked Morrissey. I didn't see any Morrisseys up there. Andrew, yeah. Okay, that was that was not your guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, blah blah blah. Hey, Izzy. Hey, Izzy. Yesterday I saw. I'm going over for the scores. I saw your comment that I missed. If you want to advertise your streaming, please do. You asked, and you did it the right way, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it till too late. But if you have something to put up there, put it up. I have to walk around my chair before restarting. Restarting what? Yes, got it back. What is this? Yesterday? What's going on here? I'd resign Perry. I don't think Stahl's going to resign. But I think Perry might get himself re-signed here. He's earned his money. Let me just look at this. Dano. Well, we're still in this game now. Let's see if we can do better than last night because it's so far looking just like last night. Uh, 2 minutes in now. 2-1. It's same thing. 2-1 their shots. 1-1 game. Wow, this is almost exactly like last night. Except the names have been changed to protect the innocent. Same shit, different day. Yeah, that works as well. Come on, boys, let's go. Did I leave anything up on the screen? Damn it. No. Good. I didn't. Whew. Same shit, different day. That's it, Patrick. Who scored? Who was the Morrissey got the Jets goal, and Dano for Montreal. Hey. Come on, boys. It'll be a step up if they don't get dominated the rest of the way, because that's what happened with Toronto. So if this period is, they don't get dominated, they're doing better. I just hope they have their legs all 3 periods. Yeah, Hines, he is starting to earn it. He's gone through his slump. His slump is over. He's scoring like he should, like we're used to. Gislain, I think let's hope the Habs don't feel that way after a game last night. Hope Drouin starts scoring like Dano. At least something, right? It's like to see him get a goal tonight. Owen Dalton, hey, what's up, man? Been a while. Nice stop by Allen. Blocker stop. Hey, Matt, Outdoor Sports Channel. How's it going, buddy? Face off in the Habs zone. Won by Dano. Yeah, he gets it out. Just. Just see you later, buddy. Luna, it's just exactly, it's almost exactly like last night. I'm telling you. Crazy. But we're not getting dominated now after this. That's the difference. They're not being dominated by Winnipeg right now. Because after those 2 goals, Toronto just dominated them in the first period. So this is a little better that way. Hey, Rich J with the Rolling Rock avatar. I think the Leafs might protect him, Daryl. Oh, wow. His numbers for the second game of back-to-backs are way better than the first game. Well, there you go. That's the reason why they let him start back-to-backs. That's why they're hoping for that to happen again. Good stick there by Romanov. Campbell will sign a big contract and fall off a cliff. Yeah, I don't know. He seems like a good goalie, so we'll see. He might be a fly-by-night. He might not be. Come on, guys, get that fucking puck. Allen got just a piece of that. This is some good hockey here tonight. Offside? Offside. New lights? Nope. Nope. I got the curtain still open. Maybe there's a little light still from sun setting. Oh, who's that in there? I see somebody I recognize. Let me see. GGR. Trying to remember who that is. It's funny because it's got a membership thing there. I should know who this is, GGR. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, buddy? It's been a while, man. St. Cloud State tied it up 4-4. Wow. You watching 2 games at once? Jeff is in the building. Well, this is at least better. We're not all screaming, fire the GM, they're going to lose. Oh, it's horrible. Blah, blah. We're not doing that. So that means it's better. Let's hope we continue like this. It would be nice. It's Rocky and Bullwinkle. Hey, Rocky. No, that's a horrible Bullwinkle. I used to do it okay when I was younger. I practice voices. I don't do voices. I barely do my own voice. Oh, Habs fan, Go Praise Goes here. Yeah, I can't watch 2 games at once. You youngins. Is Moose and Squirrel. Yes, is Moose and Squirrel. I forgot about those 2. That's the one voice I can do a little bit. Yeah, it's a really. Well, I guess it's not as dumb as I thought when I was younger. I guess I think that's a cartoon for adults, not really for kids. A cartoon for stoners back in the day. How many times did I go to the old forum? Good amount. I got to figure about 20, 30 times, maybe more. I never really kept count. Ren and Stimpy. I wasn't a huge Ren and Stimpy fan, but I've seen it a few times. Stahl on the face-off. Stahl got thrown out of the circle. Toffoli on the face-off. Aw, man. Two, one, Winnipeg. Jeff, they showed his numbers on back-to-backs. They're better than on the first game. Ooh. Yeah, I think that one Allen would like to have back. Oh, yeah. Went through his arm. That's not a good goal. Pull Allen. All right. They scored a goal on the goalie. Pull the goalie. We're starting. Yeah, that wasn't a good goal by Allen. I give it, I said it. Went through him. That's not a good goal. Wasn't a good goal given up by him. Daryl Adams. I mean, how much more rest does he need? Really, he needs to play. Well, we don't know how long exactly Price is out, but yeah, he's gonna have a workload. So maybe you're right. That's why I said if Price is gonna be out, they should start Primo tonight. That's what I don't understand. But then you look at his numbers on back-to-back games, and you got to figure, well, that's what they're going for. No, he is, and he does. His numbers are great in back-to-back, better than in the first game. So that's what they're looking at, and they're hoping to get tonight. Hines, only in that it went through his arm. That shouldn't happen with a goalie. It went through him. That's not a good goal. Yeah, they still have those odd man rush problems, and it's true. Hako, I'm sure they're trying. But once again, it's still a one goal. It's only a one goal lead by them, and there's a lot of hockey left, so it's nothing to worry about right now. Why would the goalie need to be changed? I don't understand. If they didn't start Primo, nothing so far in this game would lead me to change the goalie yet. So I don't see why. Chance by Lehkonen. It is kind of a must win, but you're not at the point to panic yet. It's first period, 10 minutes into a game. Are you guys you're only down by one. I was thinking I don't get the panic points for you guys. Do I think Ducharme's done enough to keep his job? Yeah, I kind of do because I mean there is a difference. The stats are, but if it keeps going like this, maybe not. But I mean, still right now, yeah. The Luna, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I think Mark will do something. I kind of thought after the loss last night he might have pulled the trigger on something today, but that's also easier said than done. He may be trying to do something. I mean, I think he is trying to do something, whether he can or not. You know, it's not the same thing as wanting to. There's a good point. Jeff put up there. Ducharme has proved he doesn't pull goalies by letting Price give up 5 or more goals in a few games. So why would he pull Allen after giving up only 2 goals and being down by only 1? I mean, never would have happened. that I know of when I was growing up. I never saw. I'll say, what's his name? I hate that guy, Mike. What was that guy's name? What's his name? He won the last Rangers Cup there. What's that guy's name? Him. He might have pulled the goalie. He pulled the goalie after if the goalie didn't spit on the ice right. But other than that, come on. Ducharme's numbers are better in some places and not in some places and stuff like that. So it's not like he's greatly improved, but it is better. There's some key things that are better, and I don't think he loses his job for this. Because there isn't a massive change. What about Keane? No, Mike Keenan. You got it almost right. Mike Keenan. That's who it is. Keenan used to pull the trigger on a goalie. Like in and out, in and out. That's the last guy I remember like that. There's so little practice time for these guys. There's not a lot of time for them to make some of these changes, so it's slow. But there are improvements. Bring in Mike Keenan. Are you kidding me? First off, are you kidding me? I turned the game off. 8-12 left in this game. I haven't said that yet, eh? 8-12. First period, 2-1 for Winnipeg, 12-5, but 12-5 are the shots for Montreal, though. So it makes sense, right? I kind of think if you want to bring in a coach, you ought to either learn who he is and learn how to spell his name properly. Then you can say bring in a guy. But bring in a guy you don't know anything about is kind of ridiculous. Sorry, something on my tongue. Montreal shooting is a muffin factory. Oh, shit. Fuck. Let me see this. How come I'm hearing funeral music in my head somewhere? I don't know why. Fucking healers. Yeah, offside. Yeah. I go for the offside. No, they're dropping the puck. Hey, John, hot take. Some hot take hockey hype. How's it going, buddy? Not as good here. Not as good here. Not as good here at all. At all. I'm hearing Elton John, Funeral for a Friend. That's what I'm kind of hearing in the back of my head. So I don't know if that's good. If they don't get the next goal and get it in a relatively soon time, this is a problem. Yeah, John, I gotta agree. Petrie is not. He's fallen off a lot, and yeah, I fault Allen on the one goal. I thought he could have had that second goal. Other than that, I mean, any Elton John song in my head is like death. What does that mean? I like Elton John. Shush. I'm allowed to like who I like. Look at good play. The organ player is the only one playing well in the Habs uniform tonight. Daryl, in my video of the witticisms, yeah, that was that was one of my witticisms. Nah, that didn't go in. What's the Habs' identity? I think that's what they're trying to figure out completely right now. So, listen, it's probably all our own fault for having such high expectations, maybe even their own, and they didn't deliver on that this year. That's what it's looking like. But I have high hopes for next year. Elton John's good tune stopped in 72. That's not exactly true. If you like that from the 70s, it's later than that. And as you get older, you'll like him just the same. I mean, I like that. I like that kind of music. So sorry, music is subjective. If you said you like Barry Manilow, I wouldn't make fun of you. Come on, we know you like Barry Manilow. Come on, you gotta admit it, man. Harry, I kind of agree. I mean, if they knew Price was going to be out longer, it should have been Primo in that tonight, and I think I'm going to stick to that. I'm right about that. Ever have a pint at Toe Blake's? No, I did. I never, and they closed it. I mean, I was old enough, but they closed it, and I had never gone. Is it only 6 shots on goal? Three to have 3 goals? More than that. Brad, I like that song, Leave On. That's a good song. Is he? That's right. They are going in the right direction. So overall, but everybody got sold on the fact that me too at the beginning, but I mean, I adjust my reality. Yeah, Patrick, I imagine he is. Congrats to the St. Cloud Huskies. Who will take Weber contract? Probably nobody. Well, there you go, Hawko. Barry is, listen, and, there's a couple of Barry Manilow songs I could say are okay. And that's it. It's all personal. Okay, Habs fan. Yeah, that's the news. Finishing fourth in the North is really making the playoffs. Yes, it is. It probably will mean Montreal, Toronto, first round of the playoffs. I don't know, first round of the playoffs. I think if you're in the first round of the playoffs, I'm pretty sure you made the playoffs. Don't know. I think all 16 teams actually make the playoffs. But I don't know. Troy, it does look like Allen was the wrong choice. The only thing I'll give you, look, still 2 periods to go. That's not 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not 2. That's 2. There's still 2 periods to go. So there's still a lot of hockey left. And, let's see how the second period goes before we give up on these guys, because they're not that far out of it that they can't come back. We saw how different the second period was against Toronto last night. So let's see. Luna, I know there's some kind of a meaning there, but I'm not getting. I love Phil Collins. My ex-wife and I, we saw Phil Collins part of our honeymoon. Someone gave us tickets, and we saw Phil Collins that week. Fave meet a Hab? What does that mean? There we go. Fire MB. It's Bergevin's fault right here, right now. Oh, I didn't notice. All the players on the ice, they look like Bergevin. How does he do that? Wow. He's out on the ice in all the positions, Bergevin. Wow. Montreal is the land of confusion. Yeah, there's a good one. That Phil Collins. That's right. Trailer Park Boys. There was a Phil Collins. I forgot about that. Andrew, that's a good point, and that's right. Subban makes too much money. They're not getting Subban. Preds, yeah, you can figure Ekholm is off the table with the way the Preds are right now leading the race for the last playoff spot in their division. So, unless that changes, Ekholm's not on the table. And there's not much time for that to change also. So I think Ekholm's off the table. I love South Park. It's one of my favorite shows. I've seen every South Park episode. Not to say I remember every episode, but I watched every one. Sometimes I was a little screwed up, so I don't think I remember everything, but I went through the whole, I think at the time it was 19 seasons. I did the whole, binged it over a month or something. Back in 2013. No. Oh, we're 24? So, yeah, 17 seasons. Robin, I don't know that you're wrong right now. Right now, doesn't look like they would. Ray, you partied with Jamie and Jordy Ben once. That's pretty cool. Trade deadline's Monday. Gerard Gallant not coming here. He doesn't speak French. So unless that changes, Gerard Gallant's not coming here. Yeah, I don't think they have a full identity yet. They are trying to figure that out. That's part of the problem, probably a bit of the problem this year, too. So just over a minute left in this period. 16-9 are the shots right now, 3-1 Winnipeg. Not a great way to go out of a period. I wish it was different, but let's hope they it stays that way and doesn't get worse. Stick of Truth. Yeah, I saw that game. I'm not into video games, so I don't never played it. I think my kids played it back when it first came out. We had an identity in the past. We were the Flying Frenchmen, but that was a false identity. That's really true, and it's not because I'm English saying that. It really was. That was a false identity that Frank Selke Jr. created, and it it became the thing, and it wasn't. They were never really the Flying Frenchmen. There was never a point where the Habs were an all French team, ever. I didn't see that Mark threw his water bottle. He can't be happy with that third goal. So the period's over. So, I mean, that's a real lovely thing, isn't it? Down 3-1. Let's see if anybody wants to pop on in and say hi. Have a chat. Jeff, you want to come on there? Or no? Yes, no, maybe? People have been asking for you. Hey, Massimo. Allen having a rough first period. Yep, so far. Let's hope he gets, this can change, turn around. John, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to. Where did John's thing go? Oh, there. Caulfield's going to get. He's got his first start tomorrow. I think a couple of games under his belt. I wouldn't be surprised if they choose to call him up then, because the Rocket go on a very like 2 games in 2 weeks, so they got a very light schedule. I could see that being when he gets called up. So it's just after the trade deadline. So midweek next week, end of next week, I could see this being a possibility. And listen, if they can't make any kind of deal at the deadline, maybe that's their answer, right? Bring Caulfield up, see what he can do with the offense. So I could see that happening. Heinz, what is our identity? Because we can't really identify our identity. 64 people. Wow. So you've been here and you haven't given a thumbs up. Please do that. Give a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get that up to 60. And I have no idea how many there are. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell. Some subscribes would be great. I'd appreciate that. And if you do happen to, if you make a comment and I don't read it, please just retype it or take a super chat or a super sticker. Although the super sticker is just a donation. Super chat. And I'll definitely see that. And you'll get in the draw to Saturday. See where my thumb is? That shirt right behind me there. A shirt just like it, not the one hanging up there. It's put away. It's going to be drawn on Saturday to anybody who has given any donations in the form of super chats, super stickers, and memberships. So there you go. So last night to get in the draw for that. And then after that, there's another shirt going to be given away, a gray one. And there you go. There's my plugs for the night. Yeah, but Harry, I don't know if they got 3 games to make a big splash. Basically, Saturday and then Monday is the deadline. So, yeah, I don't know how long does that last. I don't know how long does the deadline thing go. A week? So I don't know. I think considering the quarantine thing, I think they got to do it as soon as possible. And if they lose this game tonight, wouldn't shock me to wake up tomorrow to hear that there's a trade. I was kind of expecting it after last night's game. To be very honest with you, they lost to the Leafs last night. I had a feeling maybe Bergevin's kind of waiting to see how they did there, and if they beat the Leafs and they look good, maybe he doesn't have to do as much. After that game, I thought, well, here's the trade's coming, and it hasn't yet, but I'm expecting it. If we did bring up Caulfield next week, what line? I would put him on the third line. I wouldn't put him up top 2 lines to start, personally. Yeah, Paul, it's your fault because you left. You should have stayed. See? Should have stayed, and this wouldn't have happened. That's it. Everybody, blame Paul. It's Saul. Saul is Paul. It's a code. Defensive stats, 9th in the league, and yet our defense is giving us problems. What's a jail wife? A jail wife is when you're in jail and you're 2 people in a cell. The other guy in the cell, that's your jail wife. I think that's how it works. Habs trade for Eichel. Eichel's injured. I don't think anyone's going to trade for an injured player with no timeline to come back. So if Bergevin doesn't make a move at this deadline, they're basically forfeiting the season. But what if he can't make a move? There's no deal there to be had. He tries his ass off, and he just can't make a deal. Is he forfeiting the season? Or did he try and they got to do what they got to do? See, we don't have the knowledge to say stuff like that. That's how I always look at. We don't know what he's trying to do and what he's not able to do. Noah Hannafin from Calgary could be available, but I don't know if he does the job. I don't know if that's the answer. Mike Hoffman has a bad wife. She should go to jail. How many years later is it now? A few. We don't know what's going on in that situation. So I don't know that I'm not going to judge anything there. It probably would keep me away from Hoffman, maybe. But you know what? As a rental, I don't know. I don't see what damage he could do here in a month. Yeah, Ray, I guess that's what I was just saying. So yeah, I mean, it's a short period of time. Yeah, I'd be okay with it. Yeah, I guess I could show these comments, right? I gotta remember what I'm doing sometimes. I think Bergevin will absolutely try. If he doesn't make a move, I won't fault him because I'm very sure he'll try at least. Yeah, exactly. Fucking cat hairs. That's a good point. Let's be positive, peeps. The 3-1 lead ain't shit. With 2 periods to play, it's not. It's not yet, anyway. Hoffman is worst person to have in a locker room because you've been in a locker room with him. So you know this firsthand. I'm not saying it's not true, but I don't know how you know that's true. Jeff, he definitely has a reputation. I'm just saying we don't know if it's true or not. As a rental, I'd be okay with it. It's not the guy I'd want him to get, but John, you want me to send you a link? I can send you a link. You just got to send me an email. Well, we're getting late in this period, but if you want to come in the second intermission, be happy to have you. More than happy to have you. You just got to send me an email in my description. There's a Talking Habs, or let me put it up. I got a banner for this. Hang on. Right here. There you go. If you do that, I'll send you a link off, and have you on the second intermission. I'd love that, as a matter of fact. So, absolutely. And nobody popped in. 2 people. I know one person, Gabriel, wanted to come on, but sure that is. Whoa, I saw something wrong. Okay. There it is. Wouldn't say Hoffman himself has a reputation. It's his girlfriend that has a bad reputation. That's right. And it's unfortunately spreading to Hoffman. Exactly probably how it is. So, I mean, I've never really heard anything about him being a bad teammate or anything like that. I've never heard that. So I don't know. I don't know. But it definitely was his wife, now girlfriend. No, girlfriend, now wife. Well, wouldn't it be nice if it worked that way? No, sorry. Girls, I know you don't like that comment, but his girlfriend at the time, now his wife. Why say Hoffman or Hall are locker room cancers? I would love to know the inside sources for some of this info. Yeah, see, I don't like Hall. You haven't heard me say Hall is a locker room cancer, though. I personally don't like him, and I don't want him here for different reasons, and it's hockey reasons, not personal stuff. So, yeah. And the same thing with Hoffman. I think I said it last year, but, I've matured since then. And and you realize that it was the wife. It doesn't necessarily have a reflection on him. And we don't know the whole story behind everything. We only know what was in the papers. And that's not always accurate. Rick, Harry, hot take hockey, second intermission. Sounds like a possibility. I'm good with that one. And maybe Jeff will join us too. If he wants, but I don't think he wants to. Yes, sir. There you go. There you go, John. Sent you the link. So, once it's and you can come in anytime. You pop into the green room and then we'll organize you guys. There's Luna. Oh, well, we got a guest. How much longer we got? Okay, so we'll take Luna right now since we know that second intermission we're going to have a full stream. So everybody say hi again to Luna. Hey, Luna. How you doing?
Hi. Sorry, my cat desperately needs attention.
What's that?
My cat desperately needed some attention.
Yeah, that's my cats are like that too, actually. So, so how you doing tonight? What do you think of the game?
Not super great.
It's not. Listen, there's a lot of hockey left though. It was so weird how, it was like bookends with last night's game.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Same situation. I showed up 5 minutes late, and it's already 1-1.
This time, for me, I was lucky. I actually saw the proceedings, but still the same bloody situation. But the play for Montreal was better in the first than last night. So
yeah,
it's been better.
It's been better. They're still kind of not really connecting. There's a nice little sequence there at the end with Kotkaniemi's shot where they kind of tic-tac-toed there into the offensive zone. So that was really nice, but that was the only time I really saw it in that period.
Yeah, I not that I stopped paying attention, but I started concentrating more on the chat because anyway. So I did. There's a few plays I'm sure I didn't see, but thank God. I was going to say thank God Allen. No, Allen hasn't been great. Although I only blame him on the one goal. I don't think he's at fault for all 3 goals, personally.
Yeah, just the one that like squeezed through his arm, right?
Yeah, if it can go through you like that, Jeff's taught me that. If it can go through you, yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, you gotta hold that tighter.
Yeah. Pucks shouldn't be going through goalies like that. So, yeah. So let's see. I don't know. Well, there's still a lot of hockey left. That's all I can say. You gotta have, you gotta. If the team gives up after something like this, I mean, so if they're gonna keep trying, we gotta have some.
Positive
vibes. There you go. Positive vibes.
Go ahead, go.
Yeah. Hey, listen. There's something to be said for positive vibes, right?
Yeah. Put it out there. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, they could lose, but. Right.
But at least you were positive.
No, listen, they were probably going to lose anyway, so at least you tried and you did something in support. I think it's better than being too much negativity.
I agree.
Just too much negativity. I just want Gabriel, you're a bit late because we've got a second intermission. Looks like it's going to be full. Just answering Gabriel because I was expecting Gabriel to be on.
Well, I can jump on.
No, I don't. I don't know how long. How long do you think we have for the intermission? We must be mostly used up.
They're still.
I think
showing highlights right now.
I think what I need to do is I got to start getting a little clock here or a timer so I know how long. I have no idea how long it's been when I start talking like this. So, yeah. It's not age. I'm telling you, it's not my age. I don't know why you even say that. That's like, I don't know why you mentioned that.
It's the number one thing I talk about all the time.
I know. I don't know why you keep saying it. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to have you back on.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, at my age, I'm allowed to use the age card. They give it to you when you hit 55. They give you one. Send it to you in the mail.
Any card you got to play it.
Yeah, pretty much. If it helps. I don't think it does. It won't help tonight, though. Well, I shouldn't say it. I've been saying have patience, and here I am.
Well, put your jersey on and get on the ice.
No, I don't know. I'm in a black jersey mood. I thought, not wearing picking the Jets, not wearing a Habs shirt tonight, that I was like not jinxing them, but I'll get the opposite effect. And so far, not happening.
See, that was like my brain. They lost last night, so I was like, okay, so tonight I'm going to wear my red lipstick. I'm going to have my Montreal shirt on, and then we're going to win.
Hey, listen, again, whatever you got to do to try to make it happen. And listen, there's still so much hockey left. We don't know. We're so much of us, we're just so negative in here. And then, if there was 10 minutes left in the third, I get it at that point. But with 40 minutes left in a game, there's plenty of time. It is only 2 goals. I've seen that, a 2-goal lead. That's the worst lead in hockey, as they say.
Well, let's not forget the time Boston came back on Toronto 5-0.
Or we did that to the Rangers, that big, the best comeback of the Habs history, apparently, is that 6-5 comeback against the Rangers. So there you go. And and how many times are we winning by 2? And everybody in the chat is 2-goal lead is the worst lead to have. So now Winnipeg has a 2-goal lead. How come that's not the worst lead to have? I don't get the.
You can't apply logic to yourself.
Logic.
That's just. Why would you do that?
Yeah, no, that's true. Somebody else is supposed to apply the logic to you. So I'm applying the logic to the channel, and let's wait and have some patience here. Otherwise, the game it just sucks, and it's depressing to sit through.
It's not great. Hopefully they get some sense slapped into them during this intermission.
They came back so much better in the second period of last night's game. I'm just hoping we get the same thing.
Same.
And that can make all the difference. So, yeah. It's not going to help, though, that they're, it's back-to-back games. This is the problem. So.
Yeah.
So everybody just be positive. We'll send positive waves through your internet, and it'll get there, and we'll be good. All right. So I've been informed we have less than 2 minutes till we get back to the game. So once again, thanks for being on. I appreciate that. And we'll have you on again. Have a good rest of the game. And nice seeing you.
You too, bud. Go Habs, go.
Go Habs, go. Have a great one. Enjoy. All right, so we're going to be back to the game soon. I'm going to call up the game on the screen so I don't lose out on getting the start of the game. And, yeah. So we're going to have also a very interesting second intermission. We're going to be joined by John from Hot Take Hockey and Harry Rice from Harry Rice. No, sound the same. And maybe Jeff will make an appearance. I don't know. I don't know if Jeff doesn't like talking to me anymore. I think that's what it is. He doesn't really want to tell me. He doesn't want to come on here anymore. It must be that. I got this bloody. I don't want to blow my nose on a camera. It's like this. So I'm going to be rubbing my nose all night. It makes me think of seeing people who don't want you to think that they did cocaine, but they did, and they're playing with their nose. It's not what's happening here. I promise you that. My cocaine days are mostly over. I say mostly because you never know what the future holds. Yeah, no, they're pretty much over. Yeah, this is, who needs Coke when you got this? Just take a sip and it does the same hit. Lasts less, doesn't last as long. It does the opposite. Coke makes you lose weight if you do enough of it, and this makes you put on weight because there's so much garbage in it. Rick's positive we're going to lose. No, I'm not. Who said that? You're good. Sounds like a full plate. Yeah, well, it should be an interesting first time directly talking with John. We haven't really spoken directly, just sort of through comments or in each other's live stream. That's it. So this is going to be interesting. So we're just about back on. I know what I'm going to do. You guys are going to go in the dark for a sec. And then I won't feel so self-conscious about blowing my freaking nose so I can stop rubbing my nose. There you go. Everybody's ears okay? And we reveal, look, Rick isn't there anymore. Wow! Wouldn't it be funny if I looked totally different? I was wearing different clothes. Magic! Izzy, I 1000% agree with what you just wrote there. 1000%. Especially at my age. Not good for you. I need to refresh. All right. I'm going to take that advice because the game's probably on. Yes, it is. 3 minutes in. Missed no goals. Thank God. Let me get the sound on. That's my problem. Oh, wow. They made a Drouin sandwich. I was in time to see the Drouin sandwich. That was a little exciting hockey there. Montreal coming out swinging. No, that didn't work. Now I'm itchy right here. Oh, he tried for the top corner. He almost got it. Oh, now it's worse. Thoughts on Suzuki the past 2 months? He's holding his own, but not. I mean, he's not excelling. Yeah, it's disappointing. I thought he'd do a lot better. But he's still getting in there, making plays. He's doing okay on the defensive side. He's getting better with the face-offs. So, no, I don't give up on him, that's for sure. Slingshot Showdown. Love the name. That's a cool name. How's it going, buddy? Jerome not checked in the head. They sandwiched him. Yeah, maybe they'll wake him up. Yeah, next goal kind of says how it's going to go. If it's Winnipeg, pretty much it's not over. There's still a lot of hockey, but it's not going to be good. If it's Montreal, it's a new game. $24-9 are the shots for Montreal over Winnipeg, and it's 3-1 Winnipeg. Yikes. Did I leave a comment up? No, I did not. Come on, guys. The shots, it's crazy. It's like they're... How do they not have more than a goal? Hellebuck. Gabriel, don't be so positive. Still, there's only 2 goals. If it gets worse, I get it, but it's the worst lead in the NHL or in hockey, 2-goal lead. So, come on, boys, let's make something happen here. Not in a bad way, please. 14-17 on the clock. 24-10 are the shots. Not tobacco. That's about all I can say. Derek, by the way, Derek. I don't talk about that much here. I just imbibe. Hey, Dan, send it to my email. No problem. I mean, unless it's an actual physical picture, then you got to send it to... well, then get in touch with me in the email and we can arrange something. I don't have a P.O. box. Power play. That's why I'm so chill. I can lose my temper. No worries. No problem, Derek. It's just that, YouTube doesn't like to talk about it. But they allow me this without a problem. If I do it this way. Another power play. Let's hope they do something with this one. How many have we had? This is the second one that I think I saw. I don't know if I saw a first one. I'm trying to think now. I think it's the second one. Yeah. With some good play in this period, if they can solve Hellebuck a little bit, it's a new game. They just need to pop a goal here. Power play goal here will serve them really well. You know, give them a little momentum, and maybe they can pop a third one and tie it up. Be great if they can tie this game up going into the third as a minimum. Got to score here. It's almost imperative. I didn't cough your ears out. Tripping. Yeah, that's a tripping call for sure. Derek, no, I don't eat while I watch the games. No, in general, I don't. Okay, face off to the right of Hellebuck. Won by Winnipeg, unfortunately. Got to win the face-offs and gain control. Minute and a half left in this power play. Come on, boys. Let's not waste this power play. What happened? For lifting the stick. What can I see? If you got something hidden, I don't see it. Anyways, my mods know what they're doing, so we'll let them do their work. Yeah, that's a bullshit call. I mean, you lifting the stick. That's what you do. What the fucking hell is that? When did that become a penalty? I don't get that one. Interference. That's bullshit. It's like playing with a bunch of wusses if you can't lift a freaking stick. Well, they kill. Oh, it's 4-on-4 round. Hit the bar. And man, Lehkonen has like no luck. Can't buy himself a goal. Oh. Luca, that's a good one. Yeah, like he hit the crossbar. Boom. Jeez. Icing. So it's a bloody commercial. We don't get commercials. Yeah, I realize you don't all see what I'm seeing, but face off in Montreal zone. Clean win by Winnipeg. Come on, boys. Let's go get a goal. Come on. Work your asses off. Hellebuck's helmet comes off. Saw Pete Mahovlich had his name on his car in 73. Really? That's a little random thing to come out, but I didn't know that. I know we've been hitting a lot of posts. The last game, too, maybe not against the Leafs. Was it the game before? They hit like 3 posts, 4 posts. Crossbars, the goalie's best friend. Oh boy. I hate these bloody commercial television breaks, whatever. The hockey gods. I think they left the hockey gods back in the old forum. That's the problem. Bump Perry up to the Dano line. I don't know if that would. No, I mean I don't know that that would work. Why? KK's doing okay there. Oh. Can he do that here tonight? Perry is doing fine where he is. If they're not hitting the like button, I'm not entertaining enough. That's what it probably is. Or the game's not good enough. We're not winning. Well, thanks, Ray. Hey, Bob. So we got 8:25 left in this period. Oh, fight. Perry and Stanley. I wonder if his first name is Coop. Coop Stanley. It wasn't much of a fight, though. Is that even a penalty worth fight? What happened? Ooh. Was a greasy hit by Perry? What about Bob? I never thought of that. 26-12 shots for the Habs, but the score is not reflective. He didn't want to fight that guy, Patrick. He did not want to fight him. Stanley is 6'7". Yeah, I wouldn't. It's a smart move for him not to want to fight him. Hey, Peter, no worries, man. Still a lot of hockey left. Not a great result so far, but still lots of hockey left. Come on, boys. Yeah, it's Logan. I was making a joke. Coop is like cup. His name is Stanley, so French Coop, it would be Coop Stanley. It's just a joke. Not a good one, but still a joke. Wasn't considered a dirty hit by the refs, though. No penalty for that. I don't know. He was close enough to the boards. Might have been greasy, as Jeff said, but I don't know about dirty as far as penalty worth. Come on, boys. A lot of room out there. Get the puck and make something happen. It was a cross check and close to the boards like that. I don't know that that's a bad hit. Maybe a cross check, but the identity of Montreal is Brendan Gallagher. Starting to look like it. They're not playing well without him so far. Come on, boys, win this draw. Hey, John, no problem. Just let me know anytime. I do this every game. We're disappointed, but hey, listen, things happen. But I do this every game, so just let me know anytime you want. You got an open invite. Come on, boys. Get it out of there. Oh, bumped into. You're going to take a hit for that. Bumped into Hellebuck. Scores! Woohoo! Byron. Okay, back in the game. Back in the game. Oh, yeah. Definitely puck luck there. Wow, that took a bad bounce for him. Awesome. Back in the game. Back in the game. Luna, you might have been right about the hockey gods there, eh? Come on, boys. Got plenty of time left to get another goal in this period. Odin provides. I like that. Vikings! Come on, guys. Don't let them break in like that. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. 3 minutes left in this second period. 29-14 are the shots. I hope it rattled him. That would be great. I'd like to see him get another one before the period ends so he doesn't have a chance to get over it. Gabriel, John canceled. You can be on the stream, so you got the link, so you'll be on the stream. No worries, buddy. I was waiting for a break here or the end of the period to let you know. But no problem. John canceled, so we got space. So no need to be pissed. hit 50 shots tonight? I don't think so. You never know. Who? Montreal gets a penalty. Great. Yeah, the energy shift could be doused right here with this penalty kill. Or could help if they kill it off and all that. So who knows? It's always something. Byron shorthanded goal coming up would be nice. Fire MB now, please, for the love of God. Why are you begging the gods, for them to fire MB? What has he done to you? Doobie doobie doo. Yep. As always. Oh, Shorty would be lovely. That's what she said. Oh, yeah, she did say it. Ha ha ha. Can I buy your UA jersey? Nope. Sorry, can't. You see, I don't have a lot of jerseys. First of all, I wouldn't sell it. And it's an old one. I wouldn't want to get rid of that. And also someone gave it to me. So that's another thing. So you want to fire him right now, please, for the love of God, because he traded PK 4 years ago? 5? How many years ago is it now? So, yeah, okay. As long as you got a good reason. As long as you got a good reason for firing him. And, man, your reaction time is quite crazy. Oh, yeah, Bob, I forgot about that. Sorry. Yep. Come on, boys. Kill off this power play. Oh, well, at least they got an opportunity. That was a big cough. Come on, boys, let's go. 45 seconds left in this power play. Only, the period's almost over, though. So they're going to have like 30 seconds left on the power play going into the third period. Second period, over. Second period over. All right, Jeff, come on in the second. Harry, come on. Gabriel, if you're coming on, come on. Let's have a talk. Yeah, let's get a drink because yeah, it's getting to me. Oops. No, John had to cancel. Be on another time. No biggie. He had something come up. So nobody showing up. Who wants to come in? Let's have a panel. Luna, if you still have the link, come on. Let's get everybody on at one time. Let's do a intermission panel. Nope. Seems nobody wants to. Ray, you know what to do. Okay, what happened there? You know what to do. Listen, John, no problem. Listen, I don't want if you I mean if you want to, obviously, you just have to pop in. So we got first one into this. Hey, Luna is back. Let's see how who else we're gonna get in here. See if we can do a little panel.
Yeah, I was holding off because I assumed like if you said you had a bunch of other folks coming in. So
I can have 10 people at one time.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Yeah, so that's amount of people is not really a problem.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's pretty good. So what do you think of that second period?
I guess the best I could say it was slightly better.
Slightly better? Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, they got a goal, so that's good.
They got a goal. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's about how it was in the first. Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of difference happening there.
They're getting a ton of shots. Just I don't know how, the quality of them. As like last game, they were getting a lot of shots, but they weren't the best quality.
Well, that's the thing. Is like the last game as well, where Allen put on an amazing show. They did not give him a lot of offensive help, so they really figured that out for this game because the shots are saying a very different story than what the goals are saying.
Yeah, exactly. Gabriel, I sent you another link, so check your mail. I don't know why mine would go into spam. Yeah, so we might get joined here with John from Hot Take. I don't know if he's deciding that he wants to come in for a minute or not. John, come on in. And Harry, come on in also. So, yeah, let's... I got to check. Ray Buckle might have come in. Let's see if we can get some more people. It would help if I went to my inbox before I refresh. I'll get faster at this. No, Ray didn't send me anything. It's something to get used to. It's not easy doing the board and doing the talking.
I mean, you got a lot of different things going on, man.
Yeah, because I'm learning them. It's all new, so.
I don't know this platform that you have, StreamYard. I've never heard of it.
It's something relatively new. I was on a podcast. Some of the subscribers here, you must have seen Jofo podcast. So I was on their podcast a couple months ago, and they were using this. And then Habs Tonight uses this as well.
Oh, nice.
So I came across it by accident. I never really thought to search it out. And said, let me check. And it says they give you for free. So I tested it, and you get a lot more when you pay. And so I'm using this. And yeah, it's fantastic. This is they do all the work for me. All I have to do is click buttons. It's great. All you have to do is click buttons and you look professional. Hey, I'm all for that. Why not?
That's always good.
Yeah, well, this is the kind of stuff I wanted to do with the channel, and but you got to use an OBS, and then it's a lot of work setting it up, and my computer's not really fast enough, so I need a new computer, which I'm gonna buy soon, but I don't have that. Yeah, so I wasn't able to do this, and then this just like speeds up the process by like 6 months. So hey, it's been great for the channel. I can't complain. and it makes it a lot more fun. Me sitting there talking, I mean, it's okay. It is. I don't mind doing it, but it's a lot more fun when you have somebody to bounce off of, kind of thing. The more the merrier, almost. Like, hey, let's have I'm thinking of an orgy. Don't ask me why I'm thinking of an orgy. In a pandemic, it's not the thing you want to think about, but that's what brought it to mind. But it's like that, right? You can have as many people as you want, and I think it's fantastic to be able to have 10 people.
Let's just say a party.
It's a party. Yeah. Okay. Party. Now you know how my mind works. So there you go. Okay. Bringing in John. Let's say hi to John.
What's going on, guys?
Hey. How's it going? So
it's good to finally chat.
Yeah. It's the first time we actually kind of, this is the 2021 version of meeting in person, right? So what do you think of the game? You watching this game?
Yeah, so I've had a couple games on. I've been watching the Isles Flyers game, and then I've had this game on. I thought the Habs had a good pushback in that second period. I thought, Rick, I got to tell you, I'm watching on Twitter. I'm seeing comments. I didn't like the Jake Allen hate. I mean, the second goal was a little weak. I'm just looking at that third goal. Like, what do you want from Jake Allen? A horrible giveaway from Petrie. He gets blown by Ehlers. And I'm telling you, like, a shot low side, like over the pad, it's tough to stop for a goalie. So, obviously, you can look at just the numbers in itself. 2 goals on 6 shots. It wasn't pretty, but and you kind of alluded to it yourself. I thought the Habs, they had a little more high danger chances there in the second period, but a lot of their shots were like big time perimeter. So in that sense, I mean, they got to just. I mean, what you saw from Paul Byron, they got to get a little bit of puck luck and just get in front, right?
And it's something that they haven't had a lot of puck luck. Okay, I'm gonna bring in 2 guys. One guy Harry, how's it going? Harry, say hi. Harry's usually
Harry. What's up?
Hi, Harry.
Excuse me, and we're gonna bring in Gabriel.
Hello,
we got
hello, everybody.
Hey, Gabriel. So you're on with everybody. So what do you guys think about what John just said? Did you guys hear everything that he just said? You guys agree with that?
No, I didn't hear. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I 100% agree.
It was good to see some puck luck happening for the Habs. That Byron goal there.
Well, also, kind of getting down on Jake Allen.
Oh yeah,
I agree with that a lot.
100%. Yes, don't you? John, do you find that? Because I mean, Leafs fans, Habs fans, both toxic as shit. Do you find that same thing too? A goal triggers the end of the world. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, Rick, I'll say this. Leaf fans, I understand Anderson was struggling. That was one thing. But I just find, especially for these 2 main fan bases, I find it easy to just always go goalie for blame. Like, it's not anyone else. Like, superstars will never blame. Like, as the 2 bigger fan bases, like, I can say for Leaf fans, I'm not like this, but throw 80% of Leaf fans, you want to criticize Austin Matthews, they're going to cry about it. For Habs fans, I'm not sure who that player is. I know there's
Carey Price.
If it's Carey Price, but I think, you obviously sometimes it's just so easy to blame either. I mean, whether it's Jake Allen or whoever it is. So I don't know. Just from my perspective here, I've been watching this game. The second goal was probably a little weak, but I think there's a bunch of other conversations. So I think the Habs, I mean, you guys have talked about it. Left-handed shot defenseman would be nice. And I do think, and I've talked to you about it, Rick, I do think the Habs are missing that star power. And in a non-biased sense, you kind of saw it against the Leafs, right? That top 100%. Line of Matthews, Marner, Hyman, they drove and got 2 goals out of that game. And you have to think, and sometimes this season when the Habs have been struggling, that 1-star player could drive you out of that kind of slump, right? So is that going to be Suzuki eventually? Is that Caulfield maybe stepping onto the scene? I guess we'll see, right?
Yeah, I think everyone's really hoping it's going to be Caulfield, and it's going to happen soon, which I do think. What do you think about that? You think Caulfield comes up like they have the Laval has a really quiet period. So he's going to be able to play a couple of games, and then they're going to have 2 games in 15 days. So I think that's when we see him after the trade deadline, see what they're going to be able to do. Maybe they bring in somebody, and it allows them maybe not to have to rush Caulfield in yet. I don't know. What do you think about that? You think Caulfield will come up here? And what do you think of Caulfield? You think he's worth the hype?
I just remember everyone freaking out about Ryan Poehling when he he had his debut game and he got those, what was it, four shots, and he ended up winning the game as well.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh my gosh, new franchise centerman. So
Yeah.
I don't know where the hype for Ryan Hailing went.
But yeah, well, because look what happened. It went to his head a bit, admittedly so by him, and he's just recovering literally from that kind of. But John, what do you think of Caulfield? What do you think his chances are coming up in maybe the next couple of weeks? And how do you think he'll do here in the like? Do you feel he's too small? Does that worry you that he's too small? He's not going to do anything. He's going to get killed.
Rick, I was streaming during that draft, and watching just a bunch of teams pass on Caulfield was driving me nuts. And then, of course, just seeing the perspective from me, just going, wow. I knew at like 11 or 12, I was like, wow, this guy's really going to fall to the Habs, and it happened. But yeah, so I think this guy's going to be a good goal scorer, whether it's 20, 25, 30 goals. I've seen some takes where this guy's going to be a 50-goal scorer. I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far, but I think this is a guy that can probably score consistently 25 to 30 goals at the NHL level. Super skilled. Obviously, the hands speak for itself. And for a small guy, he's got a really deceptive shot. So I like Caulfield a lot. And you know how high I am on Suzuki. For me, I know some Habs fans don't like to hear it. I still have the skepticism on KK. I've seen flashes from the guy, but I think the ceiling there for at this point is don't look at him as a bust because he was drafted 3rd overall, except the fact that he's going to be a solid second-line center for this team. At this point, in my opinion, I don't see him past that. But for me, Suzuki, whether it's a Walmart version of Bergeron or whatever you want to call it, I think Suzuki and Caulfield are the future of this team.
And listen, if KK is a second-line center, is something wrong with that?
No, exactly. But it's just the problem is people are so focused on the fact that he was drafted 3rd overall. Yes, it was a mistake. It was a mistake at the time. But now you just see the player, he fits well in the team, and he can be the second-line center going forward behind Suzuki if Suzuki becomes what I think he can.
I like the Walmart version. That's nice.
Yeah,
the Walmart
version of Bergeron, yeah.
Hey, Gabriel, you're the young guy in here. What do you think of Caulfield coming in?
I think he'll score like 20. I think he'll get like a 30-goal season, but some people are really overhyping him. I saw on TSN some guy compared him to Gretzky scoring abilities. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, he's not that. No. He's not that good. But yeah, I think he'll do decent.
I mean, if that happens, great. Let it happen on its own. But to have that high expectations,
I'm not complaining, but still.
Yeah. So Harry, get some words in here. Harry, how's it going, buddy? No, Harry's always a little behind. I don't think Harry's hearing us. There he is. He smiled.
It's going great. Thank you for having me again. Great to be on a panel with all these great people above me.
How do you know we all love you? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, wow. I think I'm really delayed then.
You are a bit delayed. You actually are a bit. If you can get that worked out, we got about 3 minutes before the period starts there.
I'm assuming.
Harry is here mostly to tell you, because I don't want this to go without us saying it. He's got a live stream on after the game. Talk all about what happened in the game. He's young. I know you're looking to go. He's young. Guy knows his hockey, and it's a great show. And you can keep talking Habs, and he'll go, I think, all night, from what I understand. He goes right to the morning. No, it's just
6-hour stream.
Yeah. But really, check out Harry. When you're over there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we're trying to get Harry up to the monetization level. The kid deserves it, and he's good, and he's worth it. So don't forget to do that. And I don't know if he's hearing us on the time is still off or what, but yeah. So we're gonna. I think we're almost out of time here. Harry, you're hearing us on time now? You throwing a few words?
I think he's got like a 5-second, maybe 10-second delay.
He does every time. Okay, so we're not going to sit here waiting for Harry to answer. I got his plug-in. As long as he gets the plug-in and you guys all head over there, we're good. You see, he just crapped out there. Harry's a really good kid. I really like him a lot.
Good guy.
He knows his hockey. 18 years old, knows his hockey,
super fun.
and talks it really well too. He gets his points across. So if you're looking to keep talking hockey after the game, that's a great destination. And listen, if you can't get Harry, if John is still on doing a game, it's another great destination, especially if the Leafs are losing. Very entertaining.
Yeah, fair enough. I won't disagree with you there.
Not in a bad way, though, John. Not in a bad way, because it is. And listen, we're out here to entertain, aren't we? That's part of what we do.
Hey, I mean the numbers don't double just by accident when the Leafs are losing. So I'll say that.
That's it, exactly. Right? You got to know what you know what you're doing, and it's fun. Listen, it's fun to watch. And I do it sometimes, and I'm sure people like watching me get mad too. Why not? Okay, so game's about to start. John, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate that. And if I could ever do the same for you, I'm here. I'd love to have you back anytime, especially, hey, Monday, we're playing again. Rematch here in Montreal.
Yeah, no, it'll be fun right after trade deadline. So if any moves happen, the conversation will be hype. But yeah, I just want to say I like this style, and I wasn't too sure because I'm doing schoolwork and I got the channel stuff going. But I was just realized that hey, 10 minutes is 10 minutes, so why not come on and chat?
Yeah, I really appreciate that, buddy. I really, really do. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the game.
You too, guys.
I'll catch you online. Awesome. Okay, Gabriel. Thanks for being here. Hopefully next time we'll have a little more time. I apologize because John wasn't supposed to be on, then he was. So I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Just let me know that you want to be on. That's how it works, and we'll send you the link. And Luna, thanks again for being in here. I appreciate that. Thanks for guys for being part of the panel. And Harry's popped back up. Harry, we're going to cut back to the game, but thanks for being in. Thanks for giving it a try, and I hope everybody heads your way after this game is over. All right, guys. See you. Enjoy the rest of the game, and see you on the next one. Okay, I'm gonna let you.
All right, guys. Go Habs, go.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, one at a time. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Bye. All right, so how we doing with the game? I don't know. I got my sound down, so I don't know. Awesome. Commercial break. I'm going to refresh because it didn't do me good not to do that last time. And let's see how we go. Awesome. Now that was fun. Thanks, John, once again. I appreciate that. That was really nice of you to come on here. I really appreciate that. And listen, if anybody's in here and says, who's that Hot Take Hockey guy? Well, you go head over to his channel, check it out. I appreciate that you do that. And subscribe. You won't regret that. You won't regret that. There'll be a game you go, oh, let me check him out, and you're going to enjoy it. So head over and do that for sure. And the same thing with Harry, but Harry doesn't do the games. He does the after game. So, all right. So we're just about ready to start this second period. Third period. Whoa. Gabriel, you did great. No worries. And yeah, you get less nervous more often you do it. Here we go. We are underway. Let's hope for a better third than we had last night, because it's going to be important. So we got a 3-2 Jets lead. 29-15 are the shots for Montreal. And let's hope we can build on that goal total. Well, this one. Yeah, it was a lot of fun there, Jeff. We had a lot of fun there. I like that. And John coming on, that was really nice of him to do that. And I finally got to talk to him like one-on-one. I like that. Thanks, Keegan. It was a great job by everybody involved. You guys are great out there, and I love this, being able to have you guys on like that. I think it's fantastic. That's the direction I want to go. I don't need to be bringing in big names and stars and this. Who needs that? You guys are the ones I want to be talking to. Come on, boys. 18 minutes left in this third period. Second period? Why am I calling it second period? I'm lost in the past. Oh, bang away at it. Who said Corey Perry can't play every game and play well? He's surprising me that he's playing every game. I just hope it doesn't catch up to him by playoff time. But, man, I'm glad we've got Corey Perry. Patrick, it's exactly it. It's exactly it. It's what it, I mean, that's what it is, right? I don't need to have Don Cherry or Prost or on any of the other big shows. I'd prefer this. Hines, all right. We're going to have you on next week. Awesome, buddy. Come on, boys. Let's make this an even better night by tying this game up here. Well, we got to have the puck to do that, so. Derek, I have a plan for something. I don't want to really talk about it. It's in my head. I got to work it out. I do have some plans to use this in a way to create something once a week. So that's all I'm going to say because I don't have it much more than a plan. I'm going to develop something in the off season. Not enough time during the season, especially this one. The games are too close together. What I'm happy to see here in the third is they're not showing a drop-off being tired on back-to-backs. So let's hope that lasts through the third. So Allen doing his job, keeping them in the game. Patrick, exactly it. They can hang around long enough to make something happen. Let's hope that's what happens here. Still a lot of hockey. 15 minutes left in this third period. 33-16 now. The shots are still Habs are still killing it on shots. That's it. Come on. Fight for it. That's it. Thought he had it there still. Weber leading the Montreal Canadiens in blocks. Anderson works hard every night, I find. I don't find too many. There's not too many games where you could say, well, geez, Anderson isn't very noticeable, or he's not, skating hard and working hard. So something I really like about him. Hey, no problem, Habs fan. Go, Price, go. But have you ever thought about seeing maybe have you heard of bipolarism? You should ask your doctor about if bipolar medication is the right thing for you. I'm not sure, but I don't know, you might need it. But hey, no problem. I hope you stop saying it because it's kind of boring. Sorry. More commercials. Wouldn't that be nice, Greg? I'm looking forward to Montreal-Toronto playoff series, gotta say. Team that scores next wins the game. I don't know that you can say that if it's Montreal, but if it's Winnipeg, I think we can. Montreal, I mean, it ties the game up. I don't know that really means they're going to win, but I hope that's the case. You do have a health problem in the brain. I'm afraid. I'm sorry I asked. Hey, Andre, how's it going? Great saves by Allen. Allen keeping him in this game. Come on, boys. Try harder just for your goalie. He deserves it. Because he's sure as hell trying. Icing against the Habs. Allen been coming up large all game so far. Montreal usually doesn't give up. Montreal didn't give up last night, and they almost came back against the Leafs because they didn't give up. At least Perry didn't. Come on, boys. Keegan, good one. If that doesn't get the team going, I don't know what would. Petrie seems to go through these periods where he makes almost these boneheaded blind passes and passes up the middle. I don't get it. And he's going through one of those periods now. His plus minus is coming down. His points aren't, have slowed. So it's a slump he's got to get out of. I want to see that sniping Petrie again. Come on, Tyler, let's go. Michael Ryder. Channel your inner Michael Ryder and get a goal. Luna, I think it is. I don't think they're allowed to go to play the puck very far away from the crease in front. Perry's on a streak where he's working, man. He's working every game, and he's been playing really well. Leading by example. I love to see that. Dangerous there. Hey there, Amy from Pierre Fong. Nice to see you again. Just in time to see the end of this game or period anyway. 11:30 left in this third period. 35-20 are the shots. Montreal, of course, leading, and 3-2 Winnipeg. Paul, I haven't heard that about Perry. Where is he now? No, that's the middle of the other side of the bench. Can we get a wellness check on Shamir? Shamir emailed me just before the game. I sent him a link, so he should be okay as far as I know. It's true. He wasn't here the last two games. Could be working. I'll let him know that you miss him. No problem. He'll be happy, I'm sure, to hear that you asked about him. They don't win the face-off. 10:15 left. Come on, boys. Let's go. That's it. Gain the zone. That's it. Lousy shot. Oh, nobody there. Do I think the Habs will make a big trade? I don't know. I don't think anything super big, and I hope they make a trade. I hope they pick up a defenseman. I don't think a blockbuster, though. No, I don't think so. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, okay. They're trying, man. They're trying. Come on, guys. Get something. Some nice physical play there by Suzuki. Icing. Nice work there by Suzuki, I thought. Oh. I don't know. He's saying it. I don't know why the icing was waved off. Icing's arbitrary? Not completely arbitrary. Offside. That's definitely an offside. Hey, Amy, have a nice evening. Short and sweet, right? Another TV timeout. They're getting their money's worth. Suzuki, I mean, he's having an up and down season a little bit, but I mean, he's still doing well. He's fourth overall on the team in points. 200-foot game. I don't know. It's not that tough a sophomore season. And yes, next year I think he'll be better too. Making that progression upward. Patrick, yeah, me too. I thought they'd be more tired. I'm glad to see that they're not. Keegan, if it's a Jofa night, I got it. No problem. Jofa bucket, maybe. Let him tie it up first. He usually steps up his game as the playoffs approach and in the playoffs, Suzuki. So let's hope he does it again. What's the whistle for? What was the whistle for? Come on, boys. Let's go. Seven minutes left. Ah, fuck. Six minutes left. Derek, on Monday. Trade deadline is on Monday. Come on, boys. You're running out of time. Oh, dangerous. Allen stood tall. Allen's been great. Come on. Oh, save Allen. Oh, someone's hurt. Is that a high stick? No call. Yeah, high stick. Fuck. Oh man, power like. That's disappointing if you get a penalty now. I mean, deserved. It's not a bad call by the referee. I'm not saying that, but man. Jeff, I think they do. They've been in more close games, I think, than anybody. Shorty is the only thing that could save him right now, if you ask me. So yeah, they better get one. I don't know. I don't think it's a double, but we're gonna find out when they come back from this commercial break. Oh man, my ears. It's 4 minutes, it's game over, pretty much, yeah. Unless they get a shorthand. I mean, that's the only thing, right? Man, they needed this game tonight. They needed this game tonight badly. I don't know what they're going to do. Come on, finish with the goddamn commercial. Can't you see we're nervous over here? What the hell's wrong with them? Fire MB for that. I'm smack me. Stop that. Here we go. Thank God it's just the one penalty. We know Sean Avery, no. Never need Sean Avery. Wow. Helmet came off. What's with these their helmets coming off? Or did he take that off? He just got just enough of it. Took his helmet off. Is he allowed to do that? Just take his helmet off? Oh, his strap came off. You can see it happen there. He's hurt. Where did he get his hurt from? The strap came off on the back of the helmet. Jeez. Thank God, man. Relax. Take tranquilizers. You need them, man. His strap is hurt. His strap's going on the IR after the game. Ray Buckle, neither. I don't like Sean Avery. I don't want any options where Sean Avery's involved. Oh, yeah, this 7'5" guy is against Byron. That makes sense. Byron's going to do a lot. Avery is a personality disorder. You know, you go get diagnosed at the doctor and they say, yeah, you got that Sean Avery disease thing. That's what they say. At least they killed off the penalty. That's a good start. Got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. Get the fucking puck. Come on. Minute left. Here's the game. Boom. There's the game. Bye, game. Bye. It was nice maybe having you for a while. Bye, game. Hope to see you again one day. I don't even know what to say at this point. Okay, the only thing you can say, okay, back-to-back games. They acquitted themselves very well for a back-to-back game situation. It's about the only thing that... And Jake Allen. I mean, right? A lot of shots, like Jeff just said. Too many perimeter shots. Jesus. I hope next is not bye season. Bye. We have too many. Imagine if they just let this. I don't see Calgary or Vancouver. I don't even know if Vancouver's going to play again this season, but I don't know. I don't know. Very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in this game. Calgary can still come back. I mean, it's not mathematically that they can't. I don't see Vancouver being able to at all. But if they do, I mean, it's just, oh my God. Something wrong if they have a chance to get back into this. But listen, it's enough. They got 19 games left. I don't know. The only thing is, listen, if they play 500 hockey the rest of the way, they're in the playoffs. First round against Toronto. That's a bonus. And that's it. Just very disappointing to watch these two losses in a row like this. Very disappointing. Why is it that this team just constantly runs into a hot goalie? I don't get that. And how is that, if that's the case, if we can't solve this goalie or that goalie or this goalie, how have they scored as many goals as every other team at the top? I don't know. Is someone using mirrors? I don't get it. Luna, thank you so much. Appreciate that. For another Busch Light to drown the sorrows. Yeah, you know what? Where are we? Saturday. Saturday's a good game. I'll buy a beer for Saturday. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Luna. Some Luna hype in the room and some Dono hype. Excuse me. So I well appreciate it. Just it's just, it's another disappointing game. Luna, you got some supporters here. Luna is hot. Luna's definitely pleasant on the eyes. Is that being sexist? Are you allowed to say that now? I don't know. Maybe I'll get canceled out here saying that. Habs are the best. Have a good night. Thanks for being here, as always. Have a good night, Brad. Thanks for being here. That's what happens when you wash your hair. Me too. I wash my hair, but I was, I can't do anything. So I put a hat on. I don't notice it. When I wash my hair, I don't need to dry it. By the time I'm out of the shower, my hair is dry. I like it that way. Ray, you got it. It's got to be because you're drunk. Got to be. Or I'm going to start charging money for these shows, man. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Who'll start on Saturday? I got to think it's Primo. I think if Price is out for a bit, Primo's going to get the start. You're not going to have Allen 3 games in 4 nights. I doubt that. I kind of do. I don't want to shave my head so I when I trim my hair, I'm going to do it again soon. Next couple of days. So I go right down as close as I can. But yeah, I don't want to be using a razor on my head. I'm not doing that. Keegan, thank you for being here, buddy. Appreciate it. Black shirt tomorrow. My black shirt that I usually wear was in the laundry. That's why I wore a red one today. But it's a black shirt day tomorrow. ASE, I'm not going to say they're mediocre at best. That's kind of insulting, but okay. You're allowed your opinion. Allen was not at fault here. 1 goal, that's it. He kept them in long enough for them to win or get their, tie the game, and they didn't. Hot takes out there live now. We've got somebody in the room here. Should I bring him in? Jeff, help me out. Help me out.
No,
fucking disappointing. That was fucking disappointing. It's your fault.
That's what it is.
It's your fault. You weren't on the live stream here with me. It's your fault. I'm blaming you.
You had lots of guests. You didn't need me.
Still, I'm blaming you.
Yeah. All right, I'll take the blame.
It's as logical as some of the other rationale choosing the room. So why not?
I guess so.
It's Jeff's fault. Everybody,
I'll take the blame.
Jeff lives in Nova Scotia. You just found that it's easy. You just ask around. They'll tell you where Jeff lives. And just go and everybody in Nova Scotia knows Jeff. Gets around a little bit.
Well, if I didn't get to see the game last night, but just by judging by the highlights and then watching this craptacular mess on the ice tonight, I would say this doesn't prove that you need to have at least 1 star player out there, then I don't know what does. Because when this team was winning was when we had guys that were taking over the play like Suzuki, and that's not happening anymore.
You think this might mean that we see Caulfield come up soon?
I hope not.
I didn't ask you what you hope, because obviously they're not listening to what we hope. But what do you think? You think they panic a little bit, and if they don't make a move at the deadline?
That's complete desperation if they do that. It shows how weak they are if they do that. That kid needs to play somewhere successful that has stability and to learn the pro game the proper way. I'd rather see him do that in the AHL where they're winning and they're doing well. I don't want to see him brought up into this crap and be expected to be the savior of the team. I'd rather them bring him up when they're successful and he's an addition, not the savior.
Unfortunately, I think they're going to, if they don't pick up a goal scorer at the deadline, I think they're going to bring him up.
It's a huge mistake.
Yeah, it might be. It depends.
Let Bouchard work with the kid. Let him teach him the pro game. He's coming from college.
If he lights it up big time in Laval, look, as much as I want to see Caulfield up here right now, if he could be, no, I don't disagree with you. I mean, I don't want to rush the kid. I don't really want him to be a panic move.
I don't think it's fair to bring him into this and expect him to be the guy that's gonna.
It's not
push them to the playoffs. Right now, we're barely a playoff team. This team's going out in the first round the way they're playing. And don't tell me that Gallagher and Price are the reason they're not playing well. Gallagher's one player, plays 20, maybe 16 minutes a night, and Price hasn't been spectacular all year, and they won with him and without him all season. So
if Gallagher had 30 goals, I'd say, okay, they're missing Gallagher. Gallagher's making a huge difference. Gallagher doesn't have 30 goals. Gallagher's not the guy scoring goals every night. He's got his share, but it's not all on that Gallagher's not there. What about the rest of the goal scoring? It's not there. 2 goals a night in these last 2 games, that's just too little too late, and it's not going to help. Not going to do anything. I mean, you're not going to win like that against these teams, scoring 2 goals a night.
I didn't watch the game last night, but I'm assuming it was the same thing. Bunch of shots from the perimeter, hoping they get through dozen pair of legs.
Yeah, a lot of it was. Yeah, they didn't get a lot of them in the dirty areas.
Why aren't we parking Anderson and Perry and these guys in front of the net? And I don't understand why all of a sudden we've become a perimeter team again. That was the complaint under Julian, that we were never, but we didn't have the size. Well, now we have the size and we're not using it. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I can't. Like I said, I only watched tonight. I didn't watch last night, and I didn't watch. I missed 2 games basically, and to be honest with you, I'm glad I missed them because watching this tonight, I'm like, our defense is awful. I don't care why. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, our defense is ranked this, it's ranked." It's awful. Look at it. 3 of those goals tonight were on the defense. It shouldn't even have been a shot on Allen. The defense should have been there. But it is what it is. Corey Perry, Jeff Petry's a Norris Trophy candidate. Okay. Well, I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
I was saying that, but I mean, he's obviously fallen off. There's no doubt. His numbers are coming down. Well, I mean, his
scoring has fallen off. He's still the same bad defenseman that he's always been. He's average.
No, and not only that, his plus minus is coming down.
Well, because he's not scoring anymore.
Right. There's no scoring, and he's getting scored on when he's on the ice. So his plus
and the team's not scoring. Plus minus is it's not really an individual stat. So much
no, I get that
into it.
I get that, but it's showing that it's coming down. So that is he's on the ice.
Well, he's
for
making
a lot
it
of goals these days.
He's on, but he always was. He was never a plus defenseman. I'm not saying he's a horrible defenseman. He's okay at defense, but he's better when he's good on offense. And right now he's not good on offense. And our team scoring is up when our defense are scoring goals. When Petry's putting the puck in the net, that's when we're scoring 4 and 5 goals a game. When our defense aren't scoring, we're down to 2 goals a game. We can't expect Toffoli to have a career year and put the puck in the net a couple times every night. We can't expect Josh Anderson to do that. They're not those type of players. Like, man, it's awesome to see them putting the puck in the net, but they're not. If they were those types of players, they wouldn't be making $5 million a year. They'd be making $8 million a year or $10 million a year, right? Like,
No, good point.
and they wouldn't be in Montreal.
Well, okay, but no, it's a good point. We don't. I mean, you know, I'm going to make a weird comparison before we end up getting out of here. When I started doing this YouTube shit, I say shit because it's just the word I'm using. Every time I would take learn a lesson or watch a video where they try to teach you and help you, it always pointed back to the one thing. There was always one thing that I needed to improve to get better. It was not all these ideas, and it was always me. And it's kind of the same thing here. It's always pointing back to, we need a big goal scorer. We need a big goal. But you know what? And just as much, there's two things. That puck mover on the left side, we need one. We need those two things. As much as we want to get away and say, well, we got this, we got that, it's still showing we need that. Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is the one thing that we did have an advantage over every other team in the league was our speed. Well, now our speed's mediocre. Like, Anderson might be one of the only guys that actually added speed to the lineup. Everyone else added slowness. Like, Perry's slow, Stahl's slow.
Yeah. No, it's come down.
Weber's a lot slower this year.
Yeah. I have to agree.
Toffoli's not the fastest guy, right? Like, so the team speed has come down. I was hoping we would get more physical with some of the guys we added, and I can't say they're not physical. It just doesn't seem like, I don't know what's wrong. And I hate crapping on players because they've accomplished something in their life way more than I have ever accomplished. They've made it to the NHL, and only a few people in the world get to do that. Same as the coaches. There's only 30 of those jobs, right? 32 of those jobs. You don't get there because people like you. You get there because you're good at what you're doing. And I hate crapping on people because obviously they're better at this than us fans.
Well, yeah, of course.
But I really, watching that game tonight, was that any different than a Claude Julien game? Like, was it? Ducharme's been around long enough. He's had it. Like, this is not rocket science. It's not like he changed the systems that they're doing a whole whack. Like,
but how much opportunities he had to do that though?
They're hockey players. This game's not that different from what they played before, right?
No, listen, that's a fair point.
So, like, it's not like he's trying to bring in anything that revolutionizes the game. There's only a few different types of things that you can do out there on the ice, and to me, it seems like they're just in the same funk they were in under Claude Julien. I mean, does it hurt not having Armia and Gallagher? And yes, but this team, we were sold on at the first year. We were sold on the fact that it would have depth and be able to overcome that stuff, and it's not overcoming it. That was what was supposed to be what we were good at. We were supposed to be good at defense, we were supposed to be good at goaltending, and we were supposed to have balanced four lines in depth. Well, we don't have a balanced four lines because our fourth line's outplaying our first line most nights, and we don't have the depth because we're not being able to withstand some of these injuries. Like, I don't know. I'm just frustrated. I'm pissed off. That game was absolutely terrible to watch. And you can look at the stats all you want and everything. All I saw was a bunch of shots coming from outside of the circles and at the top of the blue line. Like, I never saw bad angle shots. Of course, you're going to get a lot of shots.
Yeah, back to the Julien style of quantity, not quality, which is what Ducharme was supposed to change. And I agree.
Like, right now, do you see anything that with this team that Ducharme deserves to keep the head coaching position going into next season? I don't see any major drastic changes. other than the fact that he's more willing to shuffle the lines around, and to be honest, like we were all talking about this a couple live streams ago when he switched up the lines and stuff. Everybody's saying, "Oh, they look disorganized. They don't know what they're doing." Well, maybe that's why Julian didn't switch the lines around, because he knew they couldn't handle it. It's a catch-22.
Yeah, okay, but
part
of what Ducharme is trying to instill is chemistry amongst everybody so that he can switch them up. Like, he's trying to get that chemistry to happen. So it's part of what you're seeing. I mean, listen, you're not wrong. This team doesn't right now looks the same as if Julian was coaching it right now. Kind of.
It looks exactly. If you told me that if you stripped anything date-wise off of this and you played this game compared to a game from last season or the first of this year, like when they weren't playing, when they weren't scoring 5 and 6 goals a game, and you played them back to back, I wouldn't know that Julian didn't coach that game. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It looked exactly the same to me.
Yeah, no,
I have a feeling when this season's over, we're going to see Shea Weber go under the knife. There's something wrong. I expect him to fall off a little bit each year, but his speed has really fallen off.
Yeah,
I think that ankle injury is really.
Yeah, something's wrong with him. Or he's having most games he's off. In the odd game he's playing well, and then most games he's just not. So yeah,
I don't know. Maybe the cortisone shot's wearing off.
Yeah, who knows?
Something.
Okay. On that point, we're gonna send everybody over to Harry Rice's channel, and because he could use having some more people in his room always. We're thanks everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody who Luna, Habs Guru, and was it Keegan? Somebody gave me maybe it was Alofaz. Whoever it was, sorry. Thanks for the people who gave the donations. I really appreciate that. The draw will be on Saturday for the next giveaway. Thanks everybody for being here. Hopefully you'll be back on Saturday and we'll have a better result. I'm tired of keep saying that, but that's what we're down to.
The good part is we get to vent it out and then turn the computer off and get up tomorrow morning, and it doesn't really matter for us. It's not our livelihood, so and we're not the ones that have a trade deadline hanging over our head. So
no, that's right. And these are, but still no excuse for this game last night. I mean, last night. I mean,
the only excuse is that it was a back-to-back. That's the only real excuse.
They didn't look like they played. I mean, their legs were there. They didn't look tired. They still had jump. Anyways, but it is an excuse, I guess. Anyway, it is what it is. So hopefully everybody will head over to Harry Rice's channel and join the conversation over there. Thanks for being here. Really do appreciate it. See you next time. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Peace out, y'all. I'm getting my vaccine tomorrow. Yoo-hoo! So next time you see me, I will be a vaccinated person. And
Rick's going to have an ear on his back.
Bill Gates will be able to be talking into my ear, and I won't know where it's coming from.
He'll have 5G.
5G. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the night, and say hi to Harry for us. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. See you over at Harry's.